For GoArgos.com, I am Rob Brown, now joined by the head coach of the cross-country team, Coach John Bergen, joins us on the program. And Coach, really interesting finish to the year last year, second in the Gulf South Conference. A lot of freshmen on both sides, men and women's this year. When you're trying to coach these teams up, when you're trying to get a lot of freshmen with a little bit of leadership, how do you break them in? I mean, it's a big difference from high school to college cross-country.
Yeah, it is. And when you get freshmen, you get all kinds of freshmen. And some of the freshmen come from really good high school programs, and so they're trained pretty well. And then some of the freshmen will come in, and it's a big adjustment. And on the women's side, we have three really good freshmen. Two of them come from top-notch programs. I mean, they're already ready. Amy was here, and Kelly Bond from Tallahassee. She ran for trials. They won the state meet, and they're ready. It's not that much of an adjustment. We have a third freshman on the women's team who's very talented, Kiana Dennis. She comes from a program that's more track-oriented, and so there's a little bit of adjustment for her. But she's a hard-working kid. She's maybe a little behind the other two freshmen just because of what she did during the summer. I'm pretty excited. I got three freshmen on this team. That could be pretty good.
Let me ask you a little bit about this, because there's a lot of people who have asked this question about cross-country in the past. It's hot outside, Coach, and especially down here. We're talking 95, 96 degrees, and I know most of the meets are in the morning. A couple of afternoon meets, though. How do you train for that? How do you get these guys and girls ready to run in this heat, especially the ones that are coming from up in northern parts of the country?
Yeah, Amy's coming from Michigan, Keanu from Illinois. And on the guys' side, randomly a freshman from New Jersey. All three of them have actually surprised me. They've actually adjusted to the heat and humidity pretty quickly. But when we run early in the mornings. But our first meet tomorrow, we run in the heat. So we've actually had a couple of evening practices to kind of get a little bit used to that heat. And yeah, surprisingly, our Northerners have adjusted really well. I mean, in the past, I've had some that really struggled. It's taken 2-3 weeks to acclimatize, but a good group. So.
How do you take it to the next level? Like we said, we finished last year second in the Gulf South. Ended up fourth in the NCAA South region. So the cross-country team they're right there in the competition. How do you escalate it to that next level? How do you tell these guys, we're so close, let's now go finish the deal?
Yeah, well, some of it is experience. On the men's side, we have experience. My top 5 runners will probably all be juniors or seniors. And one more year of experience, one great summer of training in between a good year last year can make the difference to get to that next level. And we do have some good freshmen on the men's side, even though I've emphasized that 3 really good freshmen women are going to be a big part of our scoring team. We have 4 freshmen for the guys that come from good programs and well trained too. 1 or 2 of those makes an impact. That could take us to the next level because we got a good core that was right there on the verge last year. Going into the regional meet, they thought they had a chance to make nationals, and they did. They were going to have to run their best race, and maybe the team that just above us just falter a little bit. This year, we're even closer. So if we stay healthy and get a couple of good performances from our freshmen, we could be right there.
Cross country starts their season tomorrow in Mississippi. Of course, you can check GoArgos.com for all of the updates. Cross country coach John Bergen joins us. Coach, thank you very much. Enjoy it. Good luck this year.
All right, thank you.
There you go. For GoArgos.com, I'm Rob Brown.